We're able today to work on and today, as you know, New Moon is releasing. But let me tell you guys something about New Moon, right? Oh, let me just mute the music and like mute this over here. I'll at least walk a bit further away. Hold on. All right, so let me tell you guys a little bit about New Moon and everything I've seen as like one of the CC that have active. New Moon is a new Demon Slayer game, but let me tell you something about New Moon. Yo devs, if you see this video, this is not a diss. This is just accountability. Okay. Tell me why. New Moon had this, bro. This is not even the release of the game. This is a 1 week long playtest. This is a 1 week long playtest. Tell me why they delayed the playtest 4 times. 4 delays. Bro, they were not this bold when they had 4,000 members in that Discord. But when their members rich about, hold on, let's go into New Moon. Let's go into New Moon. When they're, I don't know what's up with all these like developers. Whenever they're let me check how many people are in this server. They should be able a way to check. Let me see. How do you check how many people is in the server, chat? How do you check how many members a server has? How do you check that real quick, chat? I know when I checked, it was like about like 50,000, I think. How do you check? Server boost, server tag, server boost maybe. Yeah, I'm not boosting this server, bro. Don't be tripping. How do you check? How to like check the member? Okay, there we go. Found it. This game has 62. Let me move the chat a little bit so you guys can actually like see what I'm seeing. Right? Hold on. Move the chat. Okay, I'm over here. Up here. Okay. All right. The server has 62,000 members. 62,000 members, bro. When I joined New Moon, it only had about 2,000 to 4,000 members. And back then, the devs were super amicable, super chill, really transparent, really like trying to talk with all the CCs. And, like, you know, they're really like, you know, a little bit genuine. But when the big content creators started to hop in the train, starting to like, you know, post video about the game, you know, started sending it like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Doing what the big CCs do. They start bringing people to the Discord. When they hit that 10,000 mark, you saw a switch in personality. You saw a little friction in the speed force. You saw a little friction in the speed force. You feel me? So as someone that is really like attentive to like people's reaction to like how like people were and people how now, like I pay a lot of attention to writing and like the way the mood switches. If you're a small CC in New Moon, you understand what I'm trying to say. What's up, Emperor? So there was a huge shift. There was a huge shift in the way they were like being transparent now. So let me tell you this, the first time playtest was supposed to release was all the way back in October. The first playtest should have came out all the way back in October. Then it was delayed. After a bunch of you started putting videos out, playtest is this October, everything, they started to feel the pressure because now they have a ton of people waiting on the game. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to like, you know what I'm saying? They're getting a lot of heat out their backs. They're like, oh shit, we gotta lock in. We're getting people watching us. The pressure is ramping up. You feel me? So I started noticing how these guys are starting to be a lot more vague. Like I don't want to show the CC chat because I don't think I'm supposed to be able to show that because that's wrong. So I'm not gonna show the CC chat. But I start seeing like the sneaks are reducing. You think they're working hard, but I'm being skeptical. But I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? So they just keep ramping up everything, but I'm not seeing anything. You get what I'm saying? They keep ramping up the chatters and not enough the sneaks. You feel me? So our times goes on. The first playtest gets delayed. So okay, we move on. We're now on the second playtest, and now they're saying like, oh, chat, we really need to make this a bit more better. So we're gonna delay it again. That was around October 30th to 31st, around that time frame week. That they delayed it again to November, which is this month. So now they're saying like if we even go back, like they're saying November 8th. My brother in Christ. We are November 9th. So he delayed it to, hold on. He delayed it to 10 a.m. By the way, this is not true. It was not 11 a.m. EST. I was live yesterday checking the release date, hoping it would be to Saturday. It was 10 a.m. EST, November 8th. But then he comes around and he's like, thank you for all the incredible support to New Moon, something blah, 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 blah. And then New Moon plays released Sunday, 10 a.m. EST. So, like, understandably so, everybody crashes out. They're like, bro, what? This is the third delay. And as we speak, I don't even know if the game is out yet. Hold on, let me see. Let's refresh. The game is still not out. The game is still not out. It's 12 minutes delayed. Now let's go into the chat because I know that bitch is fuming. There we go. Yeah. Oh, Delay Moon. The game is out. It's out. It's not out. It's not out. That's really sir. But console, blah, blah. Is it open? It's not open, bro. It's not open. Everybody, blah, 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 blah. Delay Moon, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? People are understandably so crashing out. That's what they release people until they touch the money. I'm saying, when they started getting 60,000 members on Discord, they got their big boy pants up. Oh yeah, well yeah, we're the niggas. Oh yeah, we're it's us. We got 62,000 members in the Discord. We got the big boy pants up. We got the big boys pants up, my nigga. We got the big boy stands up. Big boys pants up. Big boy pants up. You feel me? So now they're starting to do all these delays. Let me warn you guys right now, bro. Keep pissing off your community. You're gonna turn on that type sober without the hype. Keep pissing off your community. You're gonna turn out like type sober without the hype. You're gonna turn out like hell. But before we saw what hell looked like. You're gonna turn out like hell. Before we saw what hell looked like. Y'all niggas tripping, man. Y'all niggas tripping, man. This is building such bad faith. This is building such bad faith, man. What do you guys look like just for a play test? Just for a play test, for 1 week play test. You're delaying the game 4 times. Let me see, bro. The game was delayed 12 minutes. It doesn't change the fact of what I said. It's still not out, brother. It's... Oh, brother, my brothers and children's, bro. Man, anyway, that's all I had to say, bro. If you get what I'm saying, drop your comments down below. But this shit is crazy.